Hi there, this is Tracy with Totally Traced. It is the first Wednesday of the month, so I am here to do my monthly free card class. I hope you will be joining me and crafting with me tonight. First, what you have in front of you is the Fruit Punch card class to go. So if you order this kit, you will get the supplies needed to make 8 cards. Your kit will include 12 sheets of this really cute, bright fruit paper. This is one side of it, and then the other side. You'll also have 8 envelopes that are filled with all the supplies you need. So all the cardstock will be prepped for you. Die cuts will, punches will be done. All that will be done for you. And then you've also got, I don't know if they're showing up there for you. You've also got 30 gems. And these are the Strawberry Slush and Pretty and Pink gems. So you'll have all the gems you need for your card too, plus plenty of extra. If you would like to take that class with me, I will be demonstrating the cards next Wednesday, but of course you can catch the replay at any time. I'll have it on my YouTube channel and on Facebook. So if you would like to do that, in the comments section, I have the link to register for that. All right, but tonight I am here to do June's free card class. So I do this every month, and the idea is I'm going to share an easy template that is replicable with any supplies that you have at home. So Charity, thanks for joining me. I hope that you will be crafting along with me and doing this. So here are the measurements. It looks a little blurry on my camera. Hopefully it's coming through for you. Here are the measurements of what you will need. And I'll keep showing this throughout my live. And I did post it under my event section. And then if you are part of my email list, you also have this. I sent this out on my Sunday weekly newsletter. And if you're thinking, wait, I'm not on her email list, I believe I have the that in the comments section too. All right, so again, I'm going to make 4 cards that all use this same template, but I'm going to make them look completely different. And then I'm hoping you'll make at least 1 card. And then if you like my cards that I make, I will send you the kit to make them for free if you place an order of $35 in my online store. All right, so let's get started. It's kind of even a mystery for me because I designed this a while ago. All right, so I have my white card base. Then I have contrasting cardstock and designer series paper. So here's my designer series paper, and that's what I mean by contrasting. You want it to match, but you want it to have some pop too. So you can see how that looks. Then you need a coordinating designer series paper. That's 1 5/8 by 5 1/8. And so I pulled this one out, and you can see it's just the back of that other paper. So for this card, what I am using is... This is the 2025-2027 In Color Designer Series paper. And what Stampin' Up! Does is they do this for every catalog. They make the same designer series paper, and you can buy it in any color family. So this is the In Color. So this is what one side is. And this print is by far my favorites. And then this is the back. Like, look at that. In fact, that would have looked great on there too. So this is going to be the basic layout, and then you're going to add whatever bundle you want to use. And so I'm going to be using the Terrific Toadstools bundle. And if I can find it real quick, I'm going to show you where I stole this idea. So the annual catalog has always been called an idea book and catalog. And I truly use it that way. I flip through here to find ideas, and I promise I copied this from in here, and I'm not gonna probably be able to find it. I should have marked it. Nope, not with the toadstools. Okay, well, this layout wasn't in there, but my name is Totally Traced because I like to trace ideas. I feel like anybody can craft. You just need a starting point. So what I stole was the color scheme. In it, they did use this paper. They used the Terrific Toadstools, and they used Secret Sea and Strawberry Slush. There it is. I had a card class last night, and while I've cleaned up most of it, some things are still in the dining room, so I was worried I'd left it. Hi, Carrie. I know, Carrie, it's morning time, so you probably won't be crafting along with me. Hopefully you'll use this design later on. All right, and I've just pulled out a scrap, and actually I'm going to use peach pie too. Okay. So Terrific Toadstools is one of those stamp sets that I was actually surprised made it back. I don't know why. I use it. I love it. But it's pretty specific, and it's usually not the type of stamp set that they carry over. So now I'm challenged with using it in different ways. Hi, Sue. Glad you could join me. All right. So I'm going to stamp this little guy in the Secret Sea, which I'm in love with this color. I can't say it enough. It is amazing. I thought Strawberry Slush, which is what I'm stamping right now, was going to be my favorite. But Secret Sea, I use it for everything. I don't even use black hardly ever anymore. Hi, Kathleen. All right, and then I'm just going to clean that real quick, and I'm going to do it again in Peach Parfait. So yes, this stamp set came out in January, and it came out during Celebration, and so it had that coordinating paper. And I tend to get stuck in my rut. Like if I see, like I'm a sweet girl, give me those sweets. Oh, I didn't clean that off very well. And I can make tons of cards, but I tend to get stuck in that, not thinking about other ways that I could use the stamp set. All right. Now this bundle also comes with a punch to punch all this out. Okay, so all right, and then those, I'm just going to fussy cut, and actually I've already done that just to save you some time from watching all this. Okay. All right, and then speaking of sweets, I'm sure you all know that it is, there's a sale going on right now that is 50% off all sweets and sweet products. So I'm using Stylish Shapes die here. And you know what? I should have looked it up. I'm not sure if this one is in part of a sweet, but so many of the dies are. So I'm going to be showing you those tonight too. I'll point out them as we go. The Stylish Shapes, because a secret that I found out is it doesn't have to be a current sweet if it was ever in a sweet. So I don't know. Do any of you know? Hi, Karen. Do any of you know if this was in a suite? Maybe I'll take a minute to look it up while you catch up with crafting with me. All right, so I'm just going to glue all this down. All right, so again, if you're just joining me, hi, Evelyn. If you're just joining me, I'm doing 4 cards, 1 template, and I'm hoping that you will craft along with me because this template is going to work with any supplies that you have. All right, so I'm just going to lay these down before I glue them to make sure that I'm happy with it. Okay, I think I like that, just like that. And let's see, I think I will glue this middle one down and pop up the others. Whoop, that's going to be a little too big. We'll put it over on him. Let's get mini dimensionals for this. Oh no, did you see the stem where it went? It just stuck to me and totally disappeared. And of course I'm wearing navy blue pants right now, so they're probably somewhere in my lap and I'm never going to see it. Oh, there it is. Okay, I thought it went flying. Okay, and then we're just going to put a couple dimensionals on the back of this. And put it right about there. And then I've pulled out a, this is Cloud Cover, my second favorite new color. And I'm going to use Secret Sea again. And I'm going to do this just a little thank you. And we'll just put it right there. Okay, see, Cloud Cover with Secret Sea. I'm never going to get tired of this combination. Yep, and it's going to go right there. All right, so here is card number 1. Hi, Donna, glad you could make it. So these are the measurements. This is what I am using on all of my cards tonight. So they're all going to be the same template, but hopefully they'll all look completely different to you. And my goal is that you are crafting along with me. I'm just going to clean up a little bit here. So again, I do this every month. My goal is to inspire you, to give you a template that you can make with any of the supplies that you have. And of course, if you love my cards, I will send you the kit to make all 4 cards free if you place an order of $35 in my online store. And right now you can double up, triple up that, because Sweets are buy one, get one free. All products from Sweets are buy one, not free, buy one, get one 50. And then also you earn 10% stamp and rewards. I know I was mentioning how much I'm a sweet girl. So, whoa. So just to show you, these are some other cards that I've made. This one was really popular, the pop-up card. Okay, so these little mushrooms are adorable. So here's one that's more of a neutral, a little bit more wild. So this is a really fun set. And I'm looking forward to fall to see if I can push myself to make more cards like that get some fall colors in there. All right, so if you haven't started crafting with me yet, here's the measurements. I'm going to start on card number 2. So again, your kit will come with 4 envelopes with all the supplies you need to make the 4 cards. You just need to provide the stamps and inks. All right, so this one, again, I've got my white card base. I've got my contrasting cardstock. On this one, I am using Fresh Freesia. And then I've got designer series paper. And this is from Florals and Bloom. That's the name of it. And let me show you the papers that are in that. Okay, loving these papers. In fact, last month in my free card class, I featured this as well. And so 2 totally different cards. I made that one using this paper, and then that one. Like, who would think that these would come from the same suite? And now I mentioned it's from a suite, so you don't have to get the whole suite. This paper is also buy one, get one, 50% off. All right, so then I've got my coordinating designer series paper, 1 5/8 by 5 1/8. And this time I thought it just kind of got lost there. So I just added a 1/4 inch. So it's 2 1/8 for the purple, just to give a little bit of an extra layer. Okay, so again, that's our card base. And this is Lifetime of Love. This is an older stamp. And guess what? This is part of the BOGO as well. Even though you can no longer get the suite anymore, because it was once part of a suite, you can get 50% off this as well if you purchase another item in that list. All right, so I'm going to use, how about Forever and Always? Oh, I'm not seeing oh, there it is. It's right in front of my face. All right, this is coming from Everyday Arches, which, by the way, that's also a suite product, so that counts in the BOGO as well. I apologize if you're getting tired of hearing me say that. And I am going to use, well, I'm not seeing my Blackberry Bliss, so that might be one that's still out. So how about we use that gorgeous grape? Let's see how that looks with it. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp that. Right in the middle. And now I'm going to start gluing everything down. So I placed an order yesterday. As a demonstrator, they released the new online exclusives. If you're a customer, you won't see those for another month. So I bought 2 suites, and that's the only thing I put on that order, because if you put other things on it, then the cheaper things are going to be what's 50% off. So for example, I had some gems in the same order, and it took 50% off that. And I thought, no, I'm going to save $40, not $4. So I took it off. But it made me realize a lot of these papers are in suites, and you don't have to get the whole suite. So I might be stocking up on some paper next. Paper and gems. Okay, And we're just going to put that right there. So again, that's the basic layout, and then you can embellish however you want. So for this one, I'm only using a label. I could add some bling, I could add some ribbon, I could add a stamp, but I am not going to. In fact, with this paper, cutting out these big flowers are really easy to fussy cut, so that could be another option too. Okay, but I think that looks so cute just like that. All right, so are you making a card with me following this template? I'll make a post probably tomorrow where I'll put a picture of these, and then I would love if you made one for you to post in the comments. All right, it is June's class, so we've got to make a masculine card, right? So that is going to be next. Okay, so for the masculine card, let me get these out of the way. So I do have my white card base. And then I have my contrasting cardstock. I've got basic beige here. And then this paper is from Country Woods. This is a great neutral pack that goes with anything. And again, it was once part of a suite, so the suite is no longer available. Maybe parts of it are still on the last chance list, but the paper is still current, and so it's part of the sale. So that is just going to get laid there. And then, oh, I should have brought out, in last night's class, we made a really cute card using this paper. I'm using the Trusty Tools bundle. Okay, so it looks like that. And then it comes with all these amazing dies. And so I've used this one, and I cut it out of basic beige. Okay. Oh, wait. And also I've got my other coordinating DSP, so we've got that. And then I am going to stamp some of these tools, and I'm just going to stamp them right onto white paper. All right, so we're going to do the hammer, the pencil. Whoops. Let's make it a straight pencil. And the wrench. And I'm just going to stamp this in basic black. And it looks like I forgot to grab some scrap paper for this one. So let me pull some out. All right. I am one that the masculine cards are always a little tricky, so I love it when Stampin' Up! Comes out with something that is clearly masculine. And I just had this past week a masculine card class where we made 4 cards. And somebody said, oh, this is such a cute idea. I need more masculine cards, but they're so hard to make. I said, yes, that's why I only make them. I only hold that class once a year. All right. So then in this bundle, again, you have all the die cuts that cut out all the tools for you. And then you even have extra ones, which like this is really fun to die cut in foil because that, you know, comes out with that silver. You've got the paintbrush. There's even a drill that you can make. There's this, which I have no idea what that is. Oh, to make a toolbox. That's the handle. Okay, so lots of fun. I went ahead and I have already die cut those. And then, of course, we can color now. So I'm going to use Smoky Slate, on the tool part. And then the pencil, I suppose I'll make pretty traditional. We'll make this yellow. Whoops, I want the fat ends. With a little bit of a pink eraser. So cute, love it. All right, and now I'm gonna use, let's do Lost Lagoon. Ooh, maybe I should have used the lighter one. That was a little bit darker than I was picturing in my head, but it's okay. All right. And then these, I'm just going to lay right on there. I think it's so adorable looking. All right, what is everybody thinking of this template? Feel free to participate and give me feedback. Good or bad, I'll take it. Every time, and in every single one of these cards, every time where I've gotten to this part, I think it just looks nice just like that. You could just add a sentiment to that and be fine. We could use that. Oh no, I definitely like the darker side better. Okay. And then since this has holes and I want to pop it up, I'm going to actually rearrange, I'm going to arrange these first. Kind of like it crooked like that. Let's do that. And then I can hide my dimensionals underneath. Come on. You know, I'm thinking about it, these mini dimensionals are relatively new, and I'm wondering, what did I ever do before these? I think I was cutting those big ones all the time. What a pain. Okay, so now I can flip this over and hide these dimensionals where that is, so you're not necessarily seeing it through it. And I think, let's put one more down here. 2 would probably be enough, but we'll be extra safe. And then we're just going to put that there. And I pulled out a scrap. I don't know, I might want to stamp the Happy Father's Day inside. Or there's thank you. You're the most awesome. Let's see, I'll stamp it and we'll see. Will it fit on their scrap? Perfect. And I think I'm going to go early espresso. Bring out more of that brown. Okay, yep, I like it with the Happy Father's Day. Put one more dimensional there. Let's go a little bit higher up. All right, there is card number 3. One more to go. Okay, so just to bring them all back in. Hopefully you're seeing one template, but can be used in so many different ways. Hopefully you are making your own version. Okay, so I'm just gonna get this cleaned up. All right, so for card number 4, if you were going to take advantage of the BOGO suites, this would be the suite I would get. It is like, I'm in love. I love it. I have made so many cards with it. They all look amazing in my humble opinion. Didn't sound very humble. Oops, shake, shake. And it was actually one that I featured, was it only last month? Maybe. So once a month I feature a stamp set, a bundle or a suite, and I make a whole bunch of cards with it. I make reels, all kinds. So this one is, I think it's called the Thankful Garden Suite, but the stamp set is Lovely Garden, but I might have that backwards. You'll see in a minute. I mean, I just love this. It comes with masks. It's an amazing suite. So I'm going to do this again. This was like a Step It Up set that I made. This showcases all the papers. Okay, yep, just an amazing, amazing bundle. Or suite, I should say. So that is what I am going to make. So again, I've got my white card base. Oh, Carol says, how do I get your email? So Carol, did I put it in this? It does not look like I put it in the comments. I will do that for you in just a minute. I send out a newsletter weekly. So yes, I will send that to you so you can join. All right, so I have my card base. I have contrasting cardstock. This time I'm using Garden Green. My designer series paper, I am using that. And then you need a coordinating one. That's 1 5/8 by 5 1/8. And there it is. All right, so again, that's the basic layout. And for this one, let's see. Oh, shake again. Okay, so Thankful Garden. The suite is called Lovely Garden then. I think they do that just to confuse me. Okay, so this comes with these flowers, but they're huge. I've already got this one pulled out. It has these sentiments. This one I love. It is, I love the font on it. Then it has the die cuts to die cut all of them out. But the best part are these masks. So I'm going to show you how I do that. All right, so I've got this flower. Let me grab some background. Here we go. You can look at lobsters while I'm doing it. Okay, so I am not going to use this whole thing. I just want the flower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink that. And then I'm just going to stamp it right here. I don't know, there's just something about that, even that outline, I could not, you don't even have to color it and it would look amazing. So I got to hold it up because these crabs are a little distracting. Let's fold it this way so they're not quite as obnoxious. All right, so then the masks are numbered, and this is number 1, which means you put it on first and you just get it lined up, which is pretty easy to do. And then you need a blending brush. Let me find my yellow yellow blending brush. Here we go. And so I'm just going to tap it in. I've got Daffodil Delight, and then I just kind of tap it here. I get that original thumbprint off, and then I just start blending. Super easy. You can give as much or as little as you want. And what's great about the mask is you can use one color, like I can just keep layering with this same Daffodil Delight, or you can keep adding more different colors. Oh, geez Louise, this is moving a lot on me today. Okay, so it looks like that. And then I put number 2 over it and get it lined up. And this one, I'm actually gonna switch colors. I'm gonna go to a slightly darker yellow. I'm gonna use the crushed curry. Again, if you use the same color, you'll still be able to see the difference. I'm just gonna go for a little bit more of a change. So again, dab that thumbprint off. Then color. And you can pick it up to see if you're happy. I'm not sure if you can see on camera, but it's already showing the highlights. So can you see that? Love these masks. All right, then there's actually a mask 3. And I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna use Peach Parfait. I could use the crushed curry again, and it really does make a difference. All right, so, but here's number 3. This one always takes me a little bit of a second to line up. Whoop. So close. There we go. And basically, you're looking at, you might be thinking, how did she line that up? You can, there's a little nook here that you can mark. I just don't take the time to do that. And so if I'm not lined up exactly right, it's okay. All right. So there it is. And then there is a die for it. And there's actually 2. So this would cut out the whole flower, as you can see. And then there's another one that can just do that. So if you're trying to layer, that's what it does. And then it also has the best stems. There's 2 different stems. So I went ahead and I have already die cut all that so that you don't have to wait for me on that. So I will show you. So here are the flowers that I went ahead and I die cut out. And then I did a bunch of stems. I don't know if I'm going to use all of them. And then I've also, for my sentiment on this one, I am using, hang on, I'm trying to get to it, the Textured Notes dies, which, again, the BOGO 50% off, you can mix and match. So these are part of a suite. So that means you can do this, buy one, get one, 50% off. And you can buy, like, they don't have to be from the same suite. You can do whatever you want. All right. So I'm going to start gluing so I can figure out how I want to lay all this out. And I think that is upside down, so we'll make sure when it goes on my card that I do it the right way. There we go. Again, see, so pretty, just like that. Oh, I don't know if I showed you all the paper, but it has such beautiful paper too. All right, there we go. So now, let's see, do I want to use all 4? Right? Is this a more is better or less is better type thing? Oh, I definitely like that stem right there. Whoop. My fingers are getting a little sticky. Maybe if I put that one on top. Ooh, yep. Okay, I think that's how I want it. So I'm going to start gluing some of this down. All right, remember, if you are watching and you want this kit to make these same 4 cards, I send you everything that you need except for the stamped images. So you'll get all the paper, you'll get all the die cuts, prepped, ready to go for you. And then you just add, like on this one, you could add whatever flower you have, or you could take advantage of the sale that's happening right now and buy it yourself. So all you have to do is place a $35 order in my online store. Links in the comments. If you are taking advantage of this free class because you're making your own with these supplies, ooh, then hopefully you will take a picture and respond that is what you're doing, and show me a picture in my comments. All right, let's see. I'm going to do, feel thankful for your friend fit on there. Yes. And let's do garden green. I think I originally planned black, but we'll see how garden green works. I kind of like it. Now that I'm seeing it, I think I've only done black. And we're going to get that on there somehow. Okay. Guess that sticky is going to have to go right there. Didn't think about that. And then, okay, and there is card number 4. So you can see once you have the basic layout, you can embellish, use whatever die cuts you want. And on none of these did I even use bling or ribbon, and they still, in my opinion, again, look amazing. Hopefully you feel the same way. Carol, I am going to go ahead and put the comment right back to you with how you can sign up for my email. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this class, and let's see, next Wednesday, next week I'm demonstrating the fruit punch card class. Okay, so Wednesday 5:30 Eastern time next week on Wednesday, that is what you will see me doing here. Hopefully you can join me then. Have a great morning, night, whatever it is for you, and I will see you next time.